face. Oh gosh, I look like I've aged quite a bit, don't I? I love this. I love this. I felt pretty awful last night, but that's because I stopped too early and all I had to do was to sit. All that there was for me to do was to sit in my van alone or sit in the roadhouse alone for about, how long was it? It would have been like 8 hours or something until bedtime. So today I'm gonna do a longer drive. I'm more mentally ready. I've had a coffee and look at this gorgeous sunrise. I guess it's past sunrise now. So far I've seen 2 emus. Yeah, emus, the bird ones. Like the big ostrich looking things. Whatever they are. I've seen 2 of them. That was cool. And I saw a snake on the side of the road. That was cool. Yeah, I was saying, and yeah, that's a pink lake. I don't know if you can see it. It's pinkish. It's kind of white now, actually. Seen a lot of flies. Had a lot of flies.
This road trip did not exactly go as planned, which is kind of why it seems like I'm driving into the Outback for absolutely no reason. I originally wanted to drive to Uluru, which would have been about 1,600 kilometers each way on the Stuart Highway, just about doable in the amount of time I had. However, in the first couple days there was a lot of wind, so I had to slow the van right down, and then I had some issues with the tyres as well, which I won't go too far into. So I couldn't travel as far as I intended to in the first couple days, and then in order for me to make it to Uluru and still get the van back in time, I would have had to pull really long days, which didn't seem like a good idea. So instead of driving to one of these 7 wonders of the world, I drove to a roadhouse in the middle of the Outback, about 1,000 kilometers up the Stuart Highway, and then I turned around and drove 1,000 kilometers back to Adelaide.
I did not sleep that well last night. Oh!
My absolute favourite moment I captured on this trip was when my van wouldn't start and I was in the middle of nowhere, hours away from anywhere I could even call for help. So thankfully it started after 4 attempts. I don't know what the problem was.
Oh my god! Fuck! What the hell? Why? Oh my god! Okay. Scary lights did come on, but they're off now. I think it's fine. Fucking hell. I'm really tempted to get a cowboy hat like that. I just died inside. Oh my god, he has quite the beard, doesn't he? His name is Carl. Carl Wills. Carl Wills. Oh, I'm on my way to get pizza, and it's a 5-minute walk, but it feels so far. My brain really doesn't function in the heat. I know it looks like there's a nice breeze, but it is quite nice, but it's actually a very hot breeze. so it's not that, it's a bit cooler, yes. The temperature must be like in the 40s now. This is rough. It's like you don't want to, like, you need to take breaks, but you don't want to like take a break for more than a couple of minutes because the heat will just wipe you out. So I've stopped and I'm gonna leave again pretty much now. Okay, I'm staying in Port Augusta overnight because I don't need to get back to Adelaide until the 1st, but I'm gonna head back tomorrow. But it's gonna get into the 40s today temp-wise. I really don't want to drive to the Outback Centre. It's like a half-hour walk, so I'm walking. It's probably like 30-something degrees now. It's not too bad. But I feel like I might regret this decision on the way back. I'm gonna miss the road trains. I was an idiot for walking this. Oh. This is such a long bridge. Half an hour walk done though. Booyah! Survivor. This guy on the side of the street complimented my hat. Asked me if it was Kermit. I said sure, can be. He seemed nice. He was drinking like a bottle of whiskey straight from the bottle as we were speaking in this 41-degree heat. I don't know if I should have been concerned, but he seemed perfectly normal. Maybe a bottle of whiskey would help right now. I'm alive. I'm not even gonna go back to the van before I get in the shower. I'm just stepping right in. I don't need a towel to dry. I'll be dry before I even get out the shower. I don't even know how water works in this heat. Literally just as I decided to pick myself up and tidy the van and remake the bed, the wind direction changed and we have, ladies and gentlemen, a cold breeze. This is the best thing I've ever felt, honestly. I don't think I could be any happier than I am right now. It's cold air, cold air, oh my god. The temperature has dropped so much, I'm even considering taking my pajamas out the fridge.
So it took us a while to edit and post this video because I couldn't really figure out a story line behind it. I didn't film enough of the stuff that went wrong to make it about that, and I didn't make it to Uluru to make it about that. But after watching it through, in my opinion, this is a story about a girl from the north of England who travels to the Outback, gets a bit warm, turns around and cools down. That'll do for me.